It's a beautiful foot day for baseball here on Chicago's North Side, and a great day to bring your buddy to the ballpark. Yes, it's Beanie Buddy Day here at Wrigley Field, and it's the finale of the season between the Cubs and the Houston Astros. And hi again, everybody. Chip Caray, welcome to the Leadoff Man program, where the Cubs try to really play the role of the spoiler to the suddenly slumping Houston Astros. The Cubs have won the last 2 games over the Houston team, cutting the Astros division lead over the Cardinals to 2 games. Yesterday, it was a 6-2 Cub ball game on a gorgeous Saturday afternoon, a day that saw Sammy Sosa honored with his Topps 50th anniversary baseball card, remembering that great 1998 MVP season. And the Cubs were great in the first inning. Fred McGriff off Dave Malicki in the first inning hits a line drive home run into the right field corner, and the Cubs jumped out to the early lead. McGriff swinging a red-hot bat. Rondell White, in 17 games since coming off the DL, is hitting well over 300 for the Cubs. He homered in the first inning. Todd Hundley has been swinging effectively too, and he's starting to hit the ball alley to alley. That's good news for the Cubs and for Hundley, as Dave Malicki surrendered a bunch in the first inning, and the Cubs never looked back. Kerry Wood got the start for the Cubs, and after a little frustration with the strike zone early, really settled in very nicely. He had the fastball humming, the breaking ball crackling, and the Astros continued to be mesmerized by Kid K, who got great defensive help behind him on the ball game as well. How about the play by Fred McGriff, robbing the Astros of what would have been a bases-clearing extra base hit, and Augie Ojeda, starting over at third base, finishes a nifty play as well to rob Jeff Bagwell. Final out of the ball game, Jeff Fassero on for the Cubs, a new career high and a new Cub record for appearances by the left-hander. Fassero's 80th appearance helps the Cubs to a 6-2 victory in Game 3 of this 4-game series. So what did yesterday's game mean as far as the playoff picture? Well, as we look at the wild card standings, the Cardinals keep on winning. That's the big problem the Cubs have ahead of them with 7 games left. Cubs are 5 games behind the Cardinals, who are only 2 behind the Houston Astros in the National League Central. The Cubs have been mathematically eliminated from the division race, but still have faint hopes for the wild card as well. And really, all the races in the National League have turned out to be incredible horse races. Atlanta leads Philadelphia by 2 games. You know about the Central, and the San Francisco Giants on the cusp of celebrating Barry Bonds' 70th home run. They trail the Diamondbacks by only 2 games in the National League West. So great races here in the final week of the season. The Cubs trying to make a race as well. Team still not mathematically eliminated, so still a lot of good things to talk about for the Cubs here in 2001. And when we come back, we're going to take you to school. I'll look at the new Cub class circa 2001 as our Leadoff Man program continues next. Cubs again try to play the role of the spoiler today and finish up this series. Winners of 3 of 4 against the Houston Astros. And into the fray will go Jason Beret. Jason had maybe his worst start for the Cubs last time out. 2/3 of an inning up in Pittsburgh, a game the Cubs really got clobbered up at PNC Park. Wade Miller, they're asking this young man to really step up. He's had a fine season for the Astros, but with Roy Oswalt done for at least the rest of the regular season and the first round of the playoffs, Houston really needs Wade Miller to step up and solidify what has all of a sudden become a real shaky starting rotation for the Houston Astros. It's a gorgeous day for baseball. We're glad you're with us. Cubs will try to keep their playoff hopes alive as Sammy Sosa, Ricky Gutierrez, and the Cubs take on Larry Dierker's Astros next.
The Leadoff Man has been brought to you by Chevrolet. If only everything was as dependable as a Chevy. Chevy, we'll be there. Guests on the Leadoff Man receive a handsome piece of jewelry from Henry K. Jewelers. 3rd level Water Tower Place, Chicago.